All right. What's up, guys? Good morning. It is Monday, November 22nd. And wait, wow. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's crazy that we're this far into uh November and Thanksgiving is right around the corner. And yeah, pretty excited about well, we're heading down the home stretch. And what I mean by that is we're getting ready to close out 2021. Yeah, it's crazy to hear that we're even going to be heading into a new year already. It feels like we just started 2021, at least it does to me. But today we are going to be talking about something on our Monday mindset that is hopefully going to help you. And I think it will for people that, well, they need a little bit of coaching. And sometimes it's hard if you don't have someone that's right on your side. And sometimes it's not possible to have someone right on your right or someone on your left that you can actually, that you can actually talk to or have them point things out or coach you in a situation when you're not feeling either motivated or inspired or any of that. So a lot of times we do need that little bit of help or that little bit of encouragement. And sometimes we have to do it ourselves. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys here today. I did want to make sure that we're streaming because it seems like, it seems like we are possibly not. So if we are, let me know. And I'm going to go ahead and just check and make sure that we are in fact broadcasting. I don't know if it's been sent down as far as notifications go. But let me just go ahead and double check this real quick. And then we'll get rocking and rolling here. It looks like there might be a little bit of a lag. So I just want to make sure. Okay. It does look like it's coming through on the one group. So that's good. So regardless, hopefully you can see me. Hopefully you can hear me. And we're going to get rocking and rolling. It looks like a few of you are coming in now saying you're good. Yep. Happy Monday. All good. Good morning. All good. All right, cool. Let me ask you guys something though that are here live. Any special plans for the holiday week? Anybody going away? Anybody staying home? Going to have family come in? What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? If you're celebrating Thanksgiving, I know some people are in different parts of the world that don't celebrate Thanksgiving. So if you are, where are you going to be? Put that in the comments. Would love to know. All right. So couple things before we kick this off officially. We just wrapped up our 7-day content creation challenge. If you were part of that, thank you so much for hanging out with us for 7 days. And actually the last 2 days, I wasn't able to be there at the lives. Chris Schaefer was the one that was teaching those 2 classes, which I heard went really, really well. And I can tell inside of the pop-up group that a lot of content has been created, which is awesome. So we are going to be doing an upcoming bonus call for our VIPs. And that's going to be next week. We don't have the exact date, but I'm thinking Thursday, but we'll email everyone and let everyone know the date on that. But the way that that's going to work is all of our VIPs, past and present, and BCA members will be invited to this call. And what we're going to do is we're really just going to go through and go over some of our students' content that they've submitted inside the group. And we're going to go ahead and analyze it and go over it and point things out that are good and point things out that need to be improved. So I think it'll be a really, really good call. Also, any additional Q&A that you have or any questions that you have, we'll answer them on that call. If you're not part of that yet, until tonight, so depending on if you're listening to this after the fact, until tonight, which is Monday, the 22nd of November, midnight Eastern time, you can still get access for the VIP pass for $27. Regular price is $97. It's $27. And no, this is not our Black Friday sale. So it's just $27 right now, but it is going to go back up to $97 after we close out officially here tonight. All right. So if you're interested in that, here is the link to get access to that, to the VIP pass, launchyourcontent.com. If you go there, it should take you to a page where you can grab that. All right. So that is that. Last thing is, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'm almost 100% sure that I am not going to be doing the coffee talk this Wednesday or Friday. First time that I have missed. And I thought about it and I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to somewhat unplug. And the reason is because, well, I'm going to be traveling on Wednesday all day, 9 hours in the car. We're heading to Clearwater, Florida, because my daughter has a beach volleyball tournament starting Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we're going to be visiting family in Tampa, which is just outside of that. And that's where we're going to celebrate our Thanksgiving dinner. And then, so we're heading there Wednesday, 9 hours. And then Thursday, we'll be there with family, having some turkey and some probably a beer or two. And then from there, we're going to be heading to Clearwater for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm just going to be kind of shutting down. Right now, we do have a couple things planned. I will be emailing that stuff out. Wednesday, I'll be doing my normal email. And then Friday, I'll also be emailing. I will probably be in my hotel in the morning before we get going. So I'll be able to write that email. But as far as doing a live like this or a call, I'm going to basically I'm going to take a break for the week. So just want to let you guys know in advance, we will be back the following Monday. All right. The following Monday. Now the podcast is still running. So there's episodes that are being published Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Those have already been recorded. Some of those are the coffee talks that we've already done. So just to kind of let you guys know. And the reason why I'm doing it, to be quite honest with you, is I'm just going to take a little bit of a break. Right. I'm just going to take a little bit of a break, and I'm not going to be checking in here to do these Facebook Lives. All right. Or the YouTubes. So anyway, just wanted to give you a heads up. I'm going to unplug slightly. For the most part, I'm just going to answer some emails. I'm not going to be on social media or any of that stuff. All right. So with that all being said, let's get rocking and rolling, and let's kick this thing off and how you can become your own success coach. All right. So here we go. All right, guys, welcome back to another Monday Mindset. And today I am going to hopefully help you become your own success coach. And this here really came to me because, well, my daughter, who you guys have probably heard about if you're listening to this as a podcast or if you're on our coffee talk, however you're consuming this right now, but you've probably heard me talk a lot about my 13-year-old, soon to be 14-year-old. She's going to be 14 in December, but how she's really into beach volleyball. And I say fully, like year round. So we're doing year round beach volleyball. And she's now part of a pretty good little club that's they've got a college development program. So it's a very high commitment for her and for us, because we have a lot of traveling to do. But it's a full-time gig, really, right, for her. Now, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because a lot of what coaches are teaching their players, at least the good coaches, are teaching them that 90% of it is up here. It's in your head. It's all mind, right? It's like the minute that you make a mistake, or a pass doesn't go the way you wanted it to, or maybe your serve didn't go the way you wanted it to, or whatever, you start beating yourself up, and you have to correct that. Now, within beach volleyball, there's not really any coaching being done. It's kind of weird how it's set up. It's like you don't have a coach there. I mean, you do sometimes, but they can't be coaching you during the game unless you are either switching sides or you take a timeout. So there's not a lot of yelling. There's not a lot of coaching from the stands. So you have to do a lot of internal coaching. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because, and I said this to my daughter the other day in the car, I said, a lot of your volleyball stuff is translating into business stuff for me. So I appreciate you going through all of this stuff, because it helps me come up with things that I need to bring to the surface and to really help you guys out with, because it comes into life, right? Like, and I told this to my daughter, I'm like, everything that you're dealing with right now, the pressures of the game, or losing or winning, or any of that stuff, or pushing through a practice because you're tired and you got to do the conditioning, that's all setting you up for life, right? There's things in life that we have to push ourselves through. Or you could be at my age, 49, and it's still a struggle for me to stay consistent on my diet and to stay consistent on working out and, doing all of that stuff. So there's a constant mind thing that's happening that we have to coach ourselves, right? Now, yes, we can hire a coach, which is great. And it works. if you find a good coach. But there's times that you're not going to have that person. You're not going to have that coach. And so the reason why I'm bringing this up on this episode is because you need to learn how to be your own coach. I can tell you right now everything that you should do. And you're going to agree probably and say, okay, yep, that sounds right. Yep, Scott, you got me fired up for the week. I'm ready. Let's go get the week. Let's go, go, go. And then all of a sudden you start your week and something goes sideways. Something just doesn't go as planned. Or maybe you've been doing something consistently for a few weeks and you're not seeing the growth and you're starting to doubt yourself. And you don't have me in your corner going like, hey, this is just part of the process. Come on, let's go. Pick it up. Let's go. We got to get to that next thing. We got to do that next thing. Or, keep your head down and keep working. If you don't have that, how do we do that internally? Right? So the very first thing that you need to do is you need to understand that you are in full control. You are. And you might disagree and you might say, Scott, no, there's things that are out of my control. Google can, do things to my content and, give it a slap or whatever. Yeah, they could. But then it's up to you to decide, what are you going to do next? Right? So we do have full control. Right? There's going to be beach volleyball players that, they just they're good. They're naturally gifted. They're good. So in order to be that good, you might just need to work a little bit harder. Like my daughter might need to put in a little extra work, or maybe she needs to outwork them, outworking them as far as discipline and doing the workouts. Well, the same thing goes for if you're creating content. Your competition is probably thinking the same things that you're thinking. If they're not getting the momentum, they can either quit or let up on the gas, or you can just keep pressing on that gas and keep going because it works. You know that there's, thousands of sites out there that are ranking content, that are getting paid from that content, that are selling products through their websites. You know it, right? It's the matter of you believing in yourself that you can do it. So what you need to do is you need to be your own coach. And the way that you do that is you remind yourself, when you start doubting yourself, you need that coach to come in, you internally, and say, wait a minute, I know what I'm doing works. I just need to keep at it, or I just need to stay committed, right? So when you don't feel like sitting down and writing that piece of content or doing your keyword research, then you got to ask yourself, do I really want this? If I do, guess what? I got to show up. So then you got to coach yourself. So me personally, I'd be like, Scott, it works. Get in the office, sit down, do your keyword research. You're going to feel good when you get done, but it works. So do it. Do the work, right? But you do have to believe. If you don't believe, if my daughter doesn't believe that she's really a good volleyball player, how is she going to buy into doing all of this work if she really doesn't believe that she can? Now, in the beginning, you might need someone there to coach you, right? Like a coach, and go, listen, you have what it takes. And I'm that coach for you. You do have what it takes. There is nothing that you can't do right now in whatever you're working on, as long as you have a target. What are you shooting for? And then what are you doing consistently to work towards that? That's it. So it will work if you have those things, right? If you have the target, what are you shooting for? And then from there, are you putting in the time? Are you putting in the work? And if you are, then you know that it works. So then you have to ask yourself, why am I doubting myself? Am I just being impatient? Do I want to see more growth somewhere? How can I stimulate the growth then? Right? So then you have to start looking at either other examples, or maybe things that I've shared, or maybe people in our group have shared, or if you're in BCA, what BCA members have shared. Like, you have to then start leaning on inspiration to keep you motivated. Right? But we all know, and I'm just referring to this as like niche properties or websites online, but this goes with anything. We know that if you clean up your diet, work out, you're probably going to feel better, and you're probably going to get more done, and you're probably going to like the way you look, right? Like, we all know that, but you got to do the work. So how do you coach yourself during that, right? And that's the trick. So I'm here to tell you, you have to believe in yourself, okay? And then while you're in it with a coach, or if you're listening to this podcast, or if you're listening to this as a live or whatever, I'm that person that's telling you, listen, you got what it takes. And you know what? Don't just think that someone over here got lucky and you didn't. That's not what we want to do here. We want to look at this and go, listen, we know this thing works. We've seen it all these different times, but I just need to do the work to get the result. And then just stick with it. It's a matter of sticking with it. And I'll tell you what, once you stick to something, once you get past like the first week or 2 weeks and you've been doing something consistently, it just feels good that you got that part done. So even if all you did is you signed up in your mind that I'm going to sit down for an hour a week and I'm going to post a new blog post every single week, I'm going to do that consistently. And you did it, guess what? At the end of the week, you're going to feel pretty good. Regardless if that thing got traffic, you're going to feel good because you got something done. Now, are you going to feel as good if you sit down and you went through a training and then you just walked away? Yeah, you say, I got the training done. But did you get the thing done? Did you get the work done? Right? It's one thing to watch a YouTube video on how to serve the volleyball versus getting into practice and actually doing it and going, wow, I actually did it. I'm getting better. That's good. Right? But what happens when you go back in there and you start serving that volleyball and you're like, my serve's off today? Well, you just know that you got to do a little bit more work and you got to get practicing and you got to get back in there and get the rust off maybe because you haven't been at it for a while, right? Maybe you've been writing content 3 months ago and now you're getting back into it. Seems like it's a little bit harder to get going again. That happens, right? But we need to believe, okay? We need to believe. That's the very first thing. If you do not believe in the process, if you don't believe in yourself, how are you going to coach yourself, right? So you do need to believe in yourself. Now, if you need help with that, here's the place to be, right? This podcast is for you. This live is for you. However you're consuming this right now, you're here for a reason. And if it's for me to just reach one person that gets that person to believe in themselves, to actually do something that could turn into something, that's the best chance you got, right? Because that way you're actually going to get that work done. And then once you do, you can start to get this same mindset, the same thought process that I'm giving you right now, because I have to coach myself at times. Like, man, like I gotta really get on the ball here. I really have to get back at this. I have to get back into the groove. It's a lot of times I fall off the groove, and I got to get back in. How do I do it? Well, sometimes I'll talk to my wife. She'll coach me. The other day I was in the ER with my 2 dogs and my 13-year-old was coaching me. Dad, hey, it's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. Remember, let's not think negative. Like, she starts coaching me. So you do need those people in your life to help you with that. But the more people you surround yourself with that, it starts to become part of you, and then you can coach yourself. All right. So when you are starting to either doubt yourself or feel like it's not working for you, or this is a waste of time, understand that that's a negative thought that's coming into your brain. And we need to come in as that coach and go, don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. We know this works because we believe in ourselves and we know that if we put the work in, good things will happen. All right. And we'll learn along the way. All right. So guys, that is your Monday mindset. All right. And if you want to hang out with me and talk more Monday mindset stuff, well, you can always attend our live Monday mindset, and you can head over to takeactioncrew.com. Again, that's takeactioncrew.com. And, that's a group where we take action. That's why it's called the Take Action Crew. All right. So if you want to take some action, want to be part of the crew, head on over there. You'll jump on the email list and I'll send you things like this that'll help you and hopefully allow you to get the results that you're looking for. All right. So guys, that's it. That's going to wrap it up. As always, take care, take action, have an awesome, amazing day, week, weekend, whenever it is. And I'll see you right back here on the next episode. Take care, guys. Cut. All right, guys, there is your Monday mindset. Like I said earlier, I think I am going to take Wednesday and Friday off of this week. So coffee talks we're going to basically just pause them until we get back for next Monday. So yes, I'm going to take a little bit of a week off and enjoy the week, because I'm going to be heading to Clearwater, Florida, and we're going to be on the beach for about 3 days, 3.5 days, and having some Thanksgiving dinner with my family. So looking forward to that. So I've got 2 days here, and then I'm heading further south. I'm in South Carolina, but we're going to head further south. All right, guys. So have an awesome, amazing day. Like I said, have a great holiday. And also just a quick reminder, the 7-day content creation challenge up until tonight will be available with the VIP pass. Launchyourcontent.com. You can get it for $27. After tonight, it'll go to $97. And if you want to get access to that, make sure that you use that link. All right. And you can go through the 7-day content creation challenge as if we were going through it live together. And then also, I will be sending out an email on Wednesday, and I'll be letting you know about something I've got that I'm going to be offering for our Black Friday little special. And that will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I'll give you a hint. If you've been on the fence, or if you've been thinking possibly of wanting to either join Brand Creators Academy, might have something to do with that. So I'll just leave it at that. All right. So guys, look out for that email. Wednesday, I'll be sending one out, and then Friday as well. And other than that, have an awesome, amazing week and enjoy it. All right. Take care, guys.